Hello and welcome everyone. Here we are. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This is just a general update. I wanted to update some things for you guys, just to kind of let you know where we're at the moment. And first and foremost, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers and just viewers in general. We are currently at 151 subscribers. That is awesome. I'm so happy about that. Thank you guys so much. I started this channel almost a year ago. Never thought that we'd get this to this point. I started this channel originally wanting to do some magic content and maybe some other stuff just for fun. But this has turned into something that is, it's still fun, but it's an everyday thing, and or just about every day. But it's really nice. I'm really happy with this. So the first thing on the list is some schedule updates. But like I said, I want to say thank you. Thank you for all the subscribers, all the views. I really appreciate it. A lot goes into these videos, so sometimes it's a little disheartening when they don't do as well as I hope they will, or as well as I want them to. That's also a lot of the reasons why I do get so irritated or so upset when I release videos, and they don't quite go the way I'm hoping, or we just hit really bad luck, or I make some play mistakes. It's not as easy as I know I thought it was, but I know a lot of people think it's a lot easier to play Magic recording your videos than it really is. It's hard to get yourself to talk the entire time out loud. So, but anyway, so the next couple of videos, they're gonna be a little rough. We had some pretty bad luck, but I hope you guys still enjoy them. I think there's some cool learning moments. But yeah, I want to say thank you one more time. Thank you guys for that, for all the views, all the comments, all the helpful stuff. I really appreciate it. All right, so first things first, we're going to be changing the channel name to Eternal Tech. It is a banner I had been using for the background photo on the channel, and it had been in most, if not all of the recent ones, in most of my recent thumbnails. Eternal Tech appeared there somewhere with whatever the MCGO or the MCGA logo. It was a name me and my buddy Isaiah came up with. Well, mostly him, but I liked it. So now I'm going to use it. I still want to do some other non-magic related stuff on the channel, but because magic is going to be always about probably 90% of what I do, if not all of what I do, that's something I'm going to do is change the name towards that. And then, now moving on to individual day-to-day. Obviously, normally what I've been doing is just playing basically whatever deck I felt like every day, and that's been working fine up until now. So, for right now, though, we're going to start switching this up. This will start September 30th, so after the release of the next standard set. Because quite frankly, standard's super stale right now, and I don't really want to play standard. Which I know standard's not very popular on the channel anyway. But the point is, so starting Monday, September 30th, this new schedule is going to start. And basically, this is what it's going to be. So on Monday, we're going to have our Modern Monday, or whatever you want to call it. We're going to do our normal Modern video that's just like a random Modern video. Not necessarily anything specific. It could just be like the kind of hot new thing of the weekend, or it could be a video I watched. Like I watched Saffron Olive from MTG Goldfish play a deck, so I'm playing that deck. Or I saw someone put up a post on Twitter about a really cool deck. But whatever it is, Modern will always be Mondays, unless someone subscribes to my Patreon and requests a deck, and Monday's the only day I can get it in. That would be the only exception. That'll basically be the only exception to any of these rules. Tuesday is going to be the Learning to Play series, which basically what that was before. If you didn't see I think I've done 3 of them now, or 2 of them. I don't really remember. Anyway, they're basically, I take a deck that I'm not very familiar with, or that I haven't played against or played a lot, and try to learn it. Now these are going to be a little bit less structured videos normally than my normal videos are matches in leagues against other decks. These are going to be more kind of scrappy, kind of learning to play the deck, trying to learn the ins and outs. So those I'll take a stock list and learn to play it. I won't make any adjustments at all. I'm just going to play whatever like the top deck I can find of that, or the most recent 5.0 of that list, or whatever. Now this could span from any format, so this could be standard, modern, legacy, vintage, pauper, any format. I'm not going to restrict it to just modern or legacy, which if it turns out not to be popular, then I may restrict it to other formats. But I had positive responses from my learning how to play legacy version, as well as a lot of positive responses from my learning how to play modern. So like I said, I probably won't be too many vintage or too many other formats, but just in case, I do want to say that could be a possibility. Now, the difference also with this is I'm going to make an effort to make sure that Monday I don't repeat archetypes or really even deck colors. So I'll try never to do like a Jund and then follow it up with like a Abzan that's basically the same style deck, or even maybe not even like a Jund Living Dead. I may not even do that just because it's the same colors. I might try to do something that's different enough that it feels completely different. So for Tuesday, it's going to be probably for 2 to 3 weeks. I'm going to play the same deck on Tuesdays, trying to learn it, trying to feel more confident with it. Yeah. So we'll see. It's even possible for those, there may be multiple videos a day on Tuesdays of learning to play. That might be a thing that happens. No guarantees, but possible. Then moving to Wednesdays, that's standard. Now this is where basically all my standards are going to take place. As I'm sure anyone that's watched this channel and looked through any of the videos has noticed, standard is the least popular format on this channel. Which I get, most people want to watch the modern content, and in my opinion, there's not a whole lot of really good modern content in general. Not saying that my content's great, but as someone that wants to watch videos, I every now and then Reduke comes out with a good one. Pleasant Kenobi, he's not for everyone. I know he's got a little bit of an abrasive language and stuff. Jeff Hoogland's got some attitude about stuff that really can turn people off videos. Honestly, Jim Davis and Reduke are the two I really like to watch for modern content, but Reed doesn't do very much, and Jeff does sometimes some weird stuff, so I get that. So I obviously I'm not competitive with them, but I'd like to try and be, for people who have the feeling similar to me, try to be that modern content for you, that you have consistent, frequent modern content that you can enjoy and watch that's a variety of things. So Wednesday will be my standard day. So you'll know every Wednesday it's going to be standard. Now, honestly, a lot of times this is probably going to be multiple decks a day, or multiple videos a day. And basically the way I'm going to do standard from now on is, unless I'm testing to play a deck or learn a deck, I'm not going to play a deck I don't want to play. So if I don't want to play a deck in standard, even if it's the most popular deck in the format or best deck in the format, quote unquote, I just will not play it. Because if they're not going to be popular, then I'm going to be more selective. I'm going to play only things I think I'm going to really enjoy. So that's another thing I kind of burnt myself out on standard, trying a bunch of these random brood piles that weren't very good, but that were kind of like, quote unquote, popular decks, or they could be good decks. So that'll be Wednesday, all standard, every day. Then Thursdays, basically it's going to be basically a completely random day. It could be any new format, any format, any type of video. Could be limited, could be constructed, could be vintage, could be legacy, stuff like that. So there, it could also just be another popper video, something like that. The reason it's going to be so like that is so that if for some reason I can't do a Friday video, or I'm not doing a Friday video, I can replace my Thursday video with my Friday video. Hopefully that won't happen very often, but if it does, that's where it'll happen. So then, moving on to Friday, Friday's going to be the most interesting one. So Friday, basically what we're going to do is we're going to go to the previous week, and I'm going to take my most popular video, either by likes or views, whichever I feel like doing or whichever I need to do, and we are then going to replay that video. So, the only thing is, at a certain point, obviously, if I play Jund, I expect Jund or Mardu Pyromancer or Hardened Scales. I expect those decks to be the most popular each week. So if it's repetitive and it would be a bunch of the same deck, I'll choose a different criteria to pick the next most popular deck that week. And that way we won't have a bunch of weeks of me just playing a bunch of Jund, which even if people would enjoy that, I'll eventually get burnt out playing the same deck over and over again. Now, Saturday and Sunday, I normally don't release content. Sometimes I do on Saturdays, but not very often. It's usually a bonus video. This is going to be the same way. Because me and Isaiah are planning on getting back into paper, this might be a day I take to upload testing videos to decide what decks to get. Testing videos where I'm playing decks out, trying to get a feel for them for an event in both modern and standard. This may also be days that I try new things, new video types. Like one I'm planning on doing is possibly just nothing but music in the background with occasional audio or with occasional input, but mostly just playing, so stuff like that. Saturday and Sunday will be used more for that purposes, so probably not very many videos on those days, but occasionally there will be. And the last thing, the biggest thing that I want to add is I have a sub goal I want to hit by Christmas. I want to hit 200 subscribers by Christmas. If we hit that mark, I will play the week after Christmas. I will play my 7 most popular decks 7 days in a row. Now, most likely I'll be modern, but anyway, I'll go through the channel. I'll find which ones have the highest views. And again, I say mostly modern because any of my competitive standard videos that get anywhere near my modern content are going to probably be rotated because they're already from previous sets. But with that being said, if we have a new standard deck and it's competitive with the views, I will play that one in there. But we'll have to see. So that'll be the incentive there. Or if you guys have a suggestion of something I could do as another incentive for that subscription goal, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Preferably of this video, but any video is fine. And also, I just want to let you know one last thing. Whenever anyone comments, I always check it. But sometimes I don't know what to say or how to say what I want to say, so I don't comment. Because I don't want to come off being a jerk or anything like that. But I also don't want people to think like I'm ignoring you or I'm not paying attention to your comments. Also, sometimes when people post things that kind of irritate me or I think are just kind of redundant or ridiculous for me to comment on, I won't comment on. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to fight in my own comment section. And there are plenty of times that people have said things and I've had to comment to them like, listen, okay, if that's how you feel, explain to me why I do that or why I'm bad or whatever, instead of just being negative. Because there's enough negativity in the internet, we don't need to add to it. So I appreciate everyone that makes an effort to follow that rule and to be constructive, because I don't mind criticism. If you're trying to tell me something to help me grow or help me do better, I appreciate it, even if it doesn't even if it makes me a little upset at the time. Because sometimes it does, and I get that. And I know that's not your intention, and if it is your intention, well, congratulations. You hide it very well. But a lot of times the ones I'm not okay with are very obvious. So anyway, guys, I went a little bit longer than I planned on it. Thank you so much. I'm looking very much forward to continuing this journey with you guys for another year to come. We're not quite at the year mark. I'm not sure when the year mark is. Yeah, anyway, I just want to say the next couple of videos, a little rough, but I hope you guys enjoy them. I hope you guys enjoy the new schedule. And again, one more reminder, we will be starting that the 30th of September. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will catch you guys next time.